And good late evening. Welcome to another edition of Real Sports Live, Southwest.com. Real Sports Live. We're live from Shirley Field in Laredo, Texas. Freddie Rea with you as my camera operator, Ivan Olivares, is getting here, and he'll be giving you all the sights on the field as we have Roma, the Gladiators, coming into town and taking on the 2-0 Laredo Nixon Mustangs, the direction of Coach Antonio Villalon, as they are unbeaten, the only unbeaten team in Laredo. And we have Thursday night lights, Thursday night football, as the Mustangs try to continue their unbeaten streak. They had a opening win against, of course, Martin, the Big Hammer Bowl, the game of all games in Laredo, as they defeated the crosstown rival Martin 33-30 by 3 points in week 1, followed by they also took week 2 in the final minute. They beat Cigaroa, and Cigaroa also was coming in 1-0 in week 2, 35-28, and the defense of Nixon is the focal point this season, as they forced 6 turnovers against Martin and made crucial stops against Cigaroa. So the defense is where they hang their hat, and that's where they're going to hang their hat tonight against Roma. Roma, of course, in District 16 5A, they had their first loss 30-6 against La Jolla, and then lost to Rio Grande City 45-14. So they're coming in 0-2. They're in the same district as Mercedes, Cigaroa, Valley View, Sherryland, Pioneer, and Edcouch, Elsa. And of course, Nixon is in District 29 6A with the big juggernauts of Alexander, United, United South, Eagle Pass, Del Rio, and LBJ. So again, it is Nixon football tonight, as Real Sports Live brings you all the live action. So make sure you guys share it, follow us on all our social media, and don't forget, we're gonna have replays of the game throughout the game, scoring drives, and of course, if there's big plays, we're gonna get you that. Thank you once again for joining us on another edition of Real Sports Live Southwest, realsportslive.com. We'll be back with more after this. Watching the pregame show, brought to you by Hacienda Ford.
LAC is the
Meet up in the produce aisle.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for low prices? It's a Labor Day party.
It's the Hacienda Ford Labor Day sale, where you can get a new Ford Expedition with 20-inch wheels, leather, navigation, and more for $12,000 off MSRP.
We got the tailgates down and we're feeling all right. My Hacienda friends are saving money tonight.
Hacienda has it.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
And we're back live. Pre-game show brought to you by Hacienda Ford. You can see realsportslive.com. Covering not only the Valley, but we're covering the Southwest region of Region 4, which is Laredo, Eagle Pass, Del Rio, and South San Antonio. Don't forget, tomorrow night we're going to be live audio from Eagle Pass as Eagle Pass CC win. And the Eagle Pass Eagles have their yearly meet. Just like Martin and Nixon, Eagle Pass has something similar, as the two high schools down in Eagle Pass get their game underway tomorrow night, Friday night, 7 o'clock, as we're excited about that game. Also Saturday, don't forget, Laredo's on the on the tap and on the schedule is we go to San Antonio and we visit Dub Ferris Stadium again as the San Antonio Heartland Hawks, who are 2-0, coming into this week as they beat a good Floresville team last week, and we had them on live Saturday. So we're gonna have them again as Laredo United South. The Panthers, Coach Koss, will be visiting the San Antonio area, and of course we'll have that game live on Saturday. So make sure you tune in on your phone, on your computer. If you have a smart TV, well, guess what? You can sit in your couch and you can put the YouTube app and actually catch us. Also, a Roku TV. So we want to thank everybody for joining us on another edition of Real Sports Live. So we're about 20 minutes away from game time. 7 o'clock is game time. And, of course, the focal point, and we're going to talk about it, for Nixon is going to be the defense, but we're also going to talk about the offense and what to expect from them. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching Real Sports Live, Southwest.com.
Valdez Tire Record Service, located at 522 North Pierce Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. With 24-hour roadside service, commercial tow, automotive repair shop, call us today at 830-757-3102. Valdez Tire Record Service wishes the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Win Mavericks a successful team season. Como Fitness, Supplements, and Lifestyles at Mall de las Águilas. Come in and visit our store or our website at www.kfsubs.com. Don't miss the opportunity to be something you can be. Como Fitness, located at 575 Commercial Street, Eagle Pass, Texas. Stop by anytime, 24/7. Work out on your own time at Como Fitness.
Recycling Center, 3323 Del Rio Boulevard, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. But don't throw it away. Recycle it today at 3323 Del Rio Boulevard. For more information on how to turn your scrap into cash, call 758-0685 or find us on Facebook.
And we're back live. Pregame show brought to you by Hacienda Ford. Follow us and watch us live on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Roku TV. So as I was going to break, we talked about the Nixon Mustangs and Austin Garcia, the quarterback, a junior quarterback. They're also going to rely heavily on Adrian Leal, the running back, who also is a junior. There's some guys that left of a year ago. And again, they are just reloading for this year. We didn't get a chance to talk to Coach Villalon. We had to get here and get set up, so we were trying to make sure that we got our equipment set up before the broadcast to get you the broadcast, and we'll try and see if we can get to him after the game to get some thoughts of how the season for the Mustangs is going to transpire as we are in week 3 of Texas high school football. And today's skies are gray. There was some rain earlier in the forecast. It's gone through. They had Parents' Night for the Nixon Mustangs. They also had, of course, the band, the seniors. So that's right now what for the Gladiators of Roma. Their quarterback is Jonathan Rios. Don't have the classification. Their running back is Jesus Ibanez. And the slew of receivers that they have in Esteban Barrera and Keith Escobar. So their offense kind of runs through them. And we'll talk more to the Gladiator coach and see if we can get some information on Roma. Of course, Roma is 0-2. They played La Jolla, as I mentioned earlier, and Rio Grande City. So this is week 3, and it seems like they've had some trouble with scoring on offense, with only scoring a total of 20 points in 2 games. And with that, we'll be back with more pregame show brought to you by Hacienda Ford. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching Real Sports Live Southwest.com.
Invite you to join us in cultivating champions through education. We encourage you to go to school and attend classes every day, show up on time, and most importantly, be kind to one another. So become a champion by coming to school every day and participating in all the wonderful things your school has to offer.
Capital Insurance Services has been in business since 1965. We are an independent agency representing Progressive, Allstate, Travelers, and many more. We also provide Mexico insurance. Our office hours are Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Owned and operated by Clarissa Rivera and her friendly staff, Amanda Garza and Joanna Salinas. Saritas Tortilla Factory, with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Saritas Tortilla Factory.
Eagle Grocery, La Tienda de los Venados, established in 1939, a staple in downtown Eagle Pass. Make sure you come by and visit our meat market. Also, don't forget, we are ready for Lent. So come by and see our party supplies for all your Easter needs at Eagle Grocery, La Tienda de los Venados.
Bienvenidos al restaurante Lulu. Los esperamos a almorzar o al buffet. Rica comida. Tenemos deliciosa comida casera, donde la comida se hace con mucho amor. Aquí los esperamos. Bienvenidos.
Laredo ISD would like to invite you to join us in cultivating champions through education. We encourage you to go to school and attend classes every day, show up on time, and most importantly, be kind to one another. So become a champion by coming to school every day and participating in all the wonderful things your school has to offer.
And we're back live as we continue our pregame show, brought to you by Hacienda Ford. Freddie Day with you tonight, and as we look ahead after Nixon, Roma has economies and Valley View, which Valley View is one of their district opponents. So they have 4 non-district games, and then they go into the Valley View game, and then Sherryland. It's at Sherryland. Then they come back here to Laredo as they play Cigaroa, and then they're at Ed Couch, Elsa, Pioneer, and then Mercedes is the final game for them in the schedule for Roma. As we look at Roma's last year, they were 2-4 in league play. They were 3-7 overall. So again, the fact that they beat last year, they beat Rio Grande City, they lost to La Jolla and Nixon, and then they went on a 5-game losing streak as they lost to Sherryland, Valley View, and Economies. As in those games, they managed 7 points in that stretch. And then they beat Cigaroa 17-10. They beat Ecachesa by 4, 7-3. And then they lost the last two games of the season. That was a year ago for the Gladiators. For Nixon, you go on the other side, and Nixon actually started last year, started 4-0 in non-district play, and there was a lot of talk. They beat Martin 31-21. They beat Cigaroa 23-14, Roma 26-14, and Zapata 28-7. Once they got into district play with United South, they lost by 20, 41-21. They lost to Alexander 24-10, to Eagle Pass 48-10. They lost to They lost to Del Rio by 3, 25-22. United handed them their fifth straight loss, 56-10, and of course they lost to LBJ by 1 point, 34-33, as they went 0-6 in district play and went 4-6 overall. So again, that doesn't matter, as a year ago was a year ago. And it looks like this year they are prized to do some damage in District 29 6A, and move up in the ranks, and be one of the top four teams in the district. As of course last year United went undefeated. Alexander 5-1, Eagle Pass 4-2, United South 2-4, with LBJ and Del Rio being 2-4. So there's a lot to say. There's a lot to bring to the table. As we got about 11 minutes to go, we have the presentation of colors, and we continue this pregame show as we talk more about these two teams, Roma and Nixon. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching RealSportsLive.com.
And with new school buildings and the latest technology in every classroom,
Texas Diamond Garage is located at 2881 North Veterans Boulevard. Personalize your car, truck, or SUV. Accessories, lift kits, maintenance, brake jobs, oil changes, and filter change. Best tires and rims around. Call them at 830-776-5363. That's Texas Diamond Garage.
StatER does its testing and evaluations quickly without the delays of a traditional emergency room. We utilize the full services of a standard ER department, including CT scan, bedside emergency ultrasound, x-rays, and a full clinical laboratory, with a focus on getting you taken care of without long wait times. Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Buenas tardes, aquí apoyando a los equipos de los Mavericks y los Eagles para que este año les vaya bien, y siempre los estaremos apoyando, y especialmente aquí a mi hijo David López, es mi nieto, le deseamos lo mejor.
Come visit Lulu's at 2955 El Indio Highway for some great Mexican food.
Donde la comida se hace con amor.
Rody's Country Fried Chicken, located at 1910 El Indio Highway, wants to wish the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Wind Mavericks a successful season. From the Rodriguez family, come by before or after the game and enjoy some great food.
Laredo ISD is the place to be. With great teachers, administrators, and school staff,
LISD is the place to be.
And with new school buildings and the latest technology in every classroom,
LISD is the place to be.
Now we're back live. Pre-game show brought to you by Hacienda Ford. Make sure you guys, we want to have our numbers grow, so make sure you guys follow us on our Facebook pages, and we're trying to reach a mark in likes. So right now we have both Facebook pages, and we want to make sure that we get the most likes, and it wouldn't be without you guys on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube. Make sure you guys subscribe to both of our YouTube channels there's 2 YouTube channels that we created, and the only reason why we created 2 YouTube channels is, again, we have so many games that we cover, and with that coverage, they get cluttered sometimes, and when you have that clutter, you can't distinguish which is which or where is where. But of course, we have the Rio Grande Valley, and we have Real Sports Live, where Joe Bowling and his team covers everybody over there. Of course, I myself cover Laredo, San Antonio, Eagle Pass, and Del Rio, and everything in between. So again, it's just one of those things where we want to just distinguish and make sure that that everybody, all parents, grandparents, and uncles, everybody can get access to the games and watch them live, because that's what it's for. And the support of you, the fans, is what makes our jobs easier. Looking back last year, of course, Macias was a running back senior for the Mustangs. A sophomore last year, outside linebacker and corner was Garcia, who now is a quarterback, Austin Garcia. They had Molina as a senior last year. Of course, Ayala was the senior quarterback last year for the Mustangs. And again, they lost so many guys. They lost Lopez. Actually, no, Lopez is back. Excuse me. Lopez is back for another year. Their senior Ruiz, he was a free safety. He's gone to, of course, he was a senior. Their middle linebacker Pedrosa, he was a senior, and he's out due to graduation, of course. And again, those kind of positions are the positions where a lot of times the skilled positions are where you need to have these guys coming back. As we look to Roma, and Roma, as the 2 teams are coming out, trying to get last year's roster for Roma. And Castillo, their cornerback receiver who graduated, they no longer have his services, and we got Barrera, Esteban Barrera, who's a receiver, and they had him last year as a quarterback, also sophomore. Rios was a junior, and he's back. Jonathan Rios, who last year was a junior, now a senior. He's 5'11", 190. So again, he's back for this year. As we got the presentation of colors, and we continue this pregame show brought to you by Hacienda Ford. We'll be back with more after this.
Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. We know that our patients deserve better than the typical cramped waiting areas and long lines. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Texas Diamond Garage is located at 2881 North Veterans Boulevard. Personalize your car, truck, or SUV. Accessories, lift kits, maintenance, brake jobs, oil changes, and filter change. Best tires and rims around. Call them at 830-776-5363. That's Texas Diamond Garage.
The wait is over. Stat Specialty Hospital is now open with a patient-centered model focused on expedient emergency care, short hospital stays, and outpatient services 24/7. Stat Specialty Hospital's registration process is fast, and you'll be seen by a physician within minutes. Our professional team will treat you immediately with compassion, providing only the highest standards for your medical condition. Experience the difference that sets us apart at the corner of Veterans and Strickland Avenue. Stat Specialty Hospital. Get in, get out, get back to life.
Hey everyone, my name is Rudy with Mattress Clearance Warehouse, inviting you to come and see the best priced mattresses in all of Laredo and now our new location in Eagle Pass. Take advantage of our great promotion that we have right now. For only $40 down, you can take your mattresses home today. Get 90 days same as cash. Queen sets start at only $150. We have a wide selection of different styles at different prices. Save as much as 75% off from big store prices. Call the number on your screen. Call me today.
Stat Emergency Centers. Proven leadership, experience, and high standards in patient care and services. The difference sets us apart. Stat Emergency Centers was the first to implement a modern approach in emergency room services. Voted best freestanding ER and now first to develop an independent physician-owned specialty inpatient acute care hospital. Your healthcare matters to us. Thank you, Laredo, for trusting Stat Emergency Centers and providers with your healthcare needs. Excellence is not a given. You earn it.
Stat Emergency.
And as we're back to the pregame show, we have the captains on the field for Roma. Looks like number 75 for Roma, 23, 19, and I believe it's 16 for Roma. And for Nixon, it's number 68, number 8, number 70, and number 30 are the captains. So for Roma, it's number 16, Jonathan Rios, number 19, Iram Flores, safety, number 23, Gabriel Garcia, the linebacker, and number 75, Aquilio Guerra, are the Roma Gladiator captains. And for Nixon, number 8, Hector Rodrigo. Number 30, Alejandro Castro. Number 68, Brian Gutierrez. And number 70, David Romagnoli. He's a senior O-line. So that is the captains for tonight's game. As we are set for kickoff here. So we get started here as we get the kickoff and check to see as both teams are set to come out of the tunnels. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching Real Sports Live, Southwest.com.
The Hacienda Ford Labor Day sale is going on now. You can get a new F-150 starting at just $27,995 or 0% interest for 72 months.
We got the tailgates down and we're feeling all right. My Hacienda friends are saving money tonight.
Hacienda has it. It's the Hacienda Ford Labor Day sale where you can get a new Ford Expedition with 20-inch wheels, leather, navigation, and more for $12,000 off MSRP.
We got the tailgates down and we're feeling all right. My Hacienda friends are saving money tonight.
Hacienda has it.
Valdez Tire Record Service, located at 522 North Pierce Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. With 24-hour roadside service, commercial tow, automotive repair shop, call us today at 830-757-3102. Valdez Tire Record Service wishes the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Win Mavericks a successful team season. Como Fitness, Supplements, and Lifestyles at Mall de las Águilas. Come in and visit our store or our website at www.kfsubs.com. Don't miss the opportunity to be something you can be. Como Fitness, located at 575 Commercial Street, Eagle Pass, Texas. Stop by anytime, 24/7. Work out on your own time at Como Fitness.
And we're set for kickoff here from Laredo, Texas. Beautiful Shirley Field in Laredo, Texas, as the kickoff. Nixon will receive the opening kickoff. And back deep is number 1 and number 8. That goes into the end zone. And Rogelio will kneel it, and he'll have it. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs at their own 20-yard line, 25, excuse me. So that's where the Nixon Mustang will have their first possession of the game. Power set. Pitch out, near side, number 20, gets around the 30 and goes out of bounds at about the 32-yard line. So to the 32. The ball carrier was number 20, Steven Tyler. A good 7-yard, so 2nd and 3, 7-yard carry there. Power set again. Now number 24 will take it and will get about a yard maybe. The ball carrier is Jesus Compian, the senior running back. And he got back to the line of scrimmage, so a 3rd and 3 from their own 32-yard line is where they're going to have it. Power set again. Misdirection near side. And number 12, the ball carrier there, Jose Ibarra, the senior. Had a lot of carries last year. He got about a yard to the 33. So 4th and 2 for the Mustangs. And not sure if they're going to bring out the punt team. But they need to get about to the 35. So a 4th and 2 for the Mustangs. Motion will give, and he gets across the 35. That's number 11, gets the ball carry. It's Luis Guerra, the ball carrier, and he gets a Nixon first down to the 36. So a 3-yard carry there for him. It's 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. And that broke and all the way down 20, 10, 5, touchdown Mustangs. A 64-yard touchdown with 10-13. And that was number 12 with a big run Joseph Ibarra down the sideline, near sideline, 6-0 with the point after attempt. With 10-13, a 64-yard a 64-yard touchdown run with 10-13, and that makes it 6-0 Mustangs. Point after attempt by number 64. Puts it up and through. Point after attempt good. 7-0 Nixon. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching realsportslive.com.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
So we're back live, and 5-play drive that culminated with a 64-yard touchdown run by number 12, Joseph Ibarra. On a 1st and 10, took it near side and scampered 64 yards for a Nixon Mustang touchdown. That ball gets taken about the 8-yard line by number 19. Has a seam near side, ball on the ground, and again, the special teams trying to do something, and that was number 19 bringing the ball back. Flores for as they set up 1st and 10 for Roma at their own 35-yard line. So spread formation for Roma here. Run pass option, RPO. 3 receivers to the near side and brings Flores in motion. Will give jet sweep to the far sideline. He makes a move, 35-40. Crosses a 45 and gets brought down by a host of Mustangs at the 47-yard line. And that run again by the Flores, number 19. Gets it to the 46. Nice carry of 11 yards. So 1st and 10 for Roma. So now 3 receivers set to the far side, 1 on the near side. One-on-one situation near side. Rolls out, throws, and into traffic, out of bounds, or actually incomplete. The quarterback, number 16, Jonathan Rios, rolls out, and there's an incomplete pass. The intended receiver was number 8, I believe, on the far sideline. There was a flag on the play, so I believe they So 2 receivers to the near side, 1 on the far side. Shotgun formation has the running back right behind him. On a 1st and long, that one, number 20, gets it back to the original line of scrimmage. Now getting it to the 49. A 2nd and 7. The ball carrier there was Luis Gonzalez. Gonzalez again. Well, actually, that is Flores. If I'm not mistaken, I'm trying to see who the ball carrier was on a 2nd and 7 with 8:53 left. That was number 14, the ball carrier, Jesus Ibanez. So 3rd and 4, 3-yard gain to the Mustang 48-yard line. So 3rd and 4. And the ball carrier, number 14, again, Ibanez gets to the far side and takes it to the Nixon Mustang 42-yard line. Needed 4, got the 4. Now 1st and 10 for the Mustangs at the Nixon 42-yard line. Quick tempo here, trying to find the lead blocker, and down he goes by number 30, Captain Alejandro Castro. Again, the ball carrier is Ibanez. So Ibanez getting the load right here. Gets the ball to the 40-yard line, a 2-yard carry for him. It'll be 2nd and 8. For the Mustangs. Rios. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Rolling out right, looking, and hit hard, number 8. Believe that pass complete. All the way down to the Mustang 32-yard line. An 8-yard pass play. 1st and 10 now. As he gives it to Ibanez, Ibanez runs out to the far sideline and crosses the 32, the 20. It looks like the 27-yard line. So a 5-yard gain on that play. 2nd and 5. Rolls out near side. That's Rios. Looking, he fumbles the ball. The ball goes forward, and there is a turnover, and that number 3. A fumble recovery by the Mustangs. And that is number 3 getting the fumble recovery as it slipped out of the hands of the quarterback, Rios. And that was Ricky Navarro. So 1st and 10 for the Mustangs as they get set up. Again at their own, and number 1 will take it across the 30. They were at the 27, at their own 27-yard line. So the Mustangs on a 1st and 10 run with Garcia as he gets across the 30 to the 31. So a 2nd and 6 on a 4-yard carry. Gives to number 12. He gets upended. And that one, the ball carrier, Ibarra, who just had that long run. The second possession for the Mustangs. As he gets to the 35, a 4-yard carry. It brings a 3rd and 2 for the Mustangs. Already up 7-0. Will give to the up man, number 11, and he gets stopped immediately by the front of the Gladiators. And that one was Luis Guerra, the ball carrier there for the Mustangs. Brings a 4th down and 3 as they lost a yard to the 33 on that carry. Bring a man in motion. We'll give it to number 24, going far side, and they needed to get to the 37, and they were stopped. Needed to get 3. Got to the 35. And that's a turnover on downs, as Roma now has it at the Nixon 35-yard line, 1st and 10. So they switch places, as this is where Roma had it before the turnover. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 on the near side, shotgun formation. Rios looking to throw, that gets number 8, and that one in and out and incomplete, as he was already trying to run before the ball got there. 2nd and 10 now for the Gladiators. 2 receivers set to the near side, 2 to the far side. Brings Flores in motion. Looking, slant, and again dropped. That was the intended receiver, was number 10 for the Gladiators. And that's Randy Marroquin, the receiver. So 2 incomplete passes. Brings a 3rd and 10 now for the Gladiators in their 2nd possession of the game. 7-0 score. Nixon had a 5-play scoring drive. Rios tries to find the slant, and in and out of the hands of number 8. So 3 incomplete passes. Brings a 4th and 10 from the 35. And that's Alberto Ramos. So both teams have players that play both ways. And punting away will take a Gladiator bounce at about the 11. Actually, it's touched at the 13, and that's where they're going to have it. And we'll be back with more after this.
Are you ready?
We're back to the action here and on a 1st down. As you saw there, ball carrier was number 20, and he lost some yardage there. Actually, they will play some. There's a flag on the play. Unsportsmanlike, so they're going to get 15 yards and set up at the 29. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. Under center now gives it to the up man, and again, that's what you're going to get with this Nixon Mustang, a power formation as Garcia hands it off. 2 yards there, actually 3 yards to the 32. Trying to see who the up man was. Not sure who to give credit to on with 3:42 left. A 2nd and 6, a 4-yard gain to the 33, actually the 32. There is a flag on the play. There's a false start. So they bring it back to the 27-yard line. It'll be a second and 11, excuse me. Drops back, finds a man open. That's number 5, and the intended receiver had it in and out of the hands. Number 5 is Thomas is the name of that number 5. Don't have him on the roster. So a third and 11, drops back. Garcia looking for the long ball. Number 12 under it. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. 10, 5. Touchdown. Nixon. As another big shot. 2 big plays. A 64-yard run. Now a pass from Garcia to number 12. And again, that gentleman, we can't say enough, Joseph Ibarra, number 12, now has a 73-yard touchdown pass play catch. And the point after is good with 2:55 left in this first quarter, making it 14-0. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching Real Sports Live, Southwest.com.
Are you ready?
Our Recycling Center, 3323 Del Rio Boulevard, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. But don't throw it away. Recycle it today at 3323 Del Rio Boulevard. For more information on how to turn your scrap into cash, call 758-0685 or find us on Facebook.
So we're back live to live action as Ibarra got that ball. That ball bounces and taken at the 10 and goes down. That's number 14, Ibanez. Another 5-play drive. Looks like those 5-play drives are what's we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more after this.
Insurance Services has been in business since 1965. We are an independent agency representing Progressive, Allstate, Travelers, and many more. We also provide Mexico insurance. Our office hours are Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Owned and operated by Clarissa Rivera and her friendly staff, Amanda Garza and Joanna Salinas. Saritas Tortilla Factory with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Saritas Tortilla Factory.
So we're back, 2:49 left, and the ball will be placed at the 17-yard line, their own 17 for Roma, 1st and 10. Rios and company come out for their next series here and we still have 2:49 left in the first quarter. want to thank everybody. We want to thank the LISD also for allowing us to come in and give you this footage in this game. Give to number 33 out to the outside and tries to get a block. He's at the 20, he's at the 25, and goes out of bounds at the 30-yard line. That's where they're going to mark him down. That's number 33 for the Gladiators, Fabian Lopez, to the 30, a 13-yard carry there, 1st and 10, 13 yards on that play, 14-0. Rios has two receivers to the near side, one to the far side. Shotgun formation will give again, near side. He's at the 35, cuts back and gets to about the 33-yard, actually the 38-yard line, excuse me. And again, the ball carrier is number 33, Lopez. Lopez to the 38-yard line, an 8-yard carry. So 2 carries, 21 yards. It's a 2nd and 2. 2 receivers to the near side, one on the far side. Shotgun formation again for Rios. Lopez in the backfield, roll out. Looking, now has number 8, and that one is almost intercepted. Number 30 was there to knock it down. That pass intended for number 8 and incomplete. That was Alberto Ramos. So 3rd and 2 from their own 38-yard line. They've targeted number 8, Ramos, quite a few times and has come up empty in this first quarter. 1 receiver to the far side, 2 receivers to the near side. Shotgun formation, Rios as Lopez. Gives to Lopez. Lopez tries to cut to the outside and gets to the 40. Needed to get to the 40 for the first down. Not sure if he got it. But that one, again, a run from Fabian Lopez. And yes, he did get the ball to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Gladiators at their own 40-yard line. 1:37 left. 1:37 left here in the first quarter from Shirley Field. 2 receivers set to the far side, 1 on the near side. Delay handoff up the middle. Lopez has a lot of running room, crosses midfield and to the Nixon 48-yard line. A dose of number 33, Fabian Lopez, as he gets to the Nixon 48-yard line. And that was a nice 18-yard, actually a 12-yard run. 1st and 10 for the Gladiators here with a minute left on the clock. 1 receiver set to the near side, 1 to the far side. Shotgun formation. We'll give to Lopez. Lopez inside the tackle. We'll get it across to the 47-yard line. Maybe a yard on that one. To the 46, actually 2 yards. So it's going to be a 2nd and 8. 35 seconds, and I think the coach will look to see if they can get one more play here before the end of the first quarter. 2 receivers set for the Gladiators near side, 1 on the far side. Shotgun formation. Rios will give to Lopez. Lopez to the far side, gets a block and goes out of bounds. And that one to the 40, I believe. So 6-yard gain there to the 40. So it's going to be a 3rd and 2 for the Gladiators with 14.1 seconds left here in the first quarter. We'll give to Lopez. Lopez trying to find some running room to the outside, and no, he gets back maybe to the line of scrimmage. Yes, he does. In on the tackle, number 30, Alejandro Castro. So Roma gives a dosage of Fabian Lopez here. He has 7 carries, and that ends the first quarter at the 40-yard line of Nixon, and Roma ends the first quarter 4th and 2 for Roma. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching Real Sports Live, Southwest.com.
La Tienda de los Venados, established in 1939, a staple in downtown Eagle Pass. Make sure you come by and visit our meat market. Also, don't forget, we are ready for Lent. So come by and see our party supplies for all your Easter needs at Eagle Grocery, La Tienda de los Venados.
Bienvenidos al restaurante Lulu. Los esperamos a almorzar o al buffet. Rica comida. Tenemos deliciosa comida casera, donde la comida se hace con mucho amor. Aquí los esperamos. Bienvenidos.
Laredo.
And we're back live. Tries to hit a home run to number 4, and that one falls incomplete. Start the second quarter on a 4th and 2, and there is a flag on the play. The flag was on the far sideline, so wanted to see what the flag was for. It was an offside, so they give him 5 free yards to the 35. So it's a 1st and 10, penalty on the defense. So on a 1st and 10, the Gladiators now man in motion. That's number 4 on a jet sweep. He cuts the inside and gets hit about the 30-yard line. That ball carrier is Esteban Barrera. So to the 31. So it's 4-yard carry, 2nd and 6. Lopez trying to cut back inside and nothing doing there as he is bottled up quickly by number 33. That's Cantu, the D lineman. He's a junior. He's a defensive end for the Mustangs. And he goes nowhere. Actually, we'll bring it back to the original line of scrimmage, which is the 31. 3rd and 6 now for Roma, the Gladiators. Second quarter, down by 14. Rios finds the slot receiver, finally gets the ball to number 8 as he gets a first down. Alberto Ramos completed. And down to the 21, a 10-yard catch and run for the Gladiators. 10:35 left. 2 receivers set to the near side, 1 to the far side. Rios will give to number 33. He's to the outside, cuts back inside. He's at the 15. Takes a couple of Nixon players along with the ride and to the 9-yard line. And the ball inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal for the Gladiators. Lopez has carried the ball in just this drive 9 times. So on a 1st and goal, rolls out, play action, corner, and that one is incomplete. The intended receiver. That's number 22, the intended receiver. That's Jorge Villarreal. Incomplete as they tried a little play action, rolling Rios to the near side. Now a jet as Ramos has it, cuts inside. He's to the 5 and dives into the end zone for a touchdown, Gladiators. So a 9-yard run for number 8, Alberto Ramos, with 9:50 left here in the second quarter. Makes it 14-6 with the point after attempt. Rios will hold. Number 15 will put it up and through. Makes it 14-7. Nixon. We'll be back with more after this.
Invite you to join us in cultivating champions through education. We encourage you to go to school and attend classes every day, show up on time, and most importantly, be kind to one another. So become a champion by coming to school every day and participating in all the wonderful things your school has to offer.
Jobs, oil changes, and filter change. Best tires and rims around. Call them at 830-776-5363. That's Texas Diamond Garage.
For emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. We know that our patients deserve better than the typical cramped waiting areas and long lines. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
So we're back, 15-play scoring drive that started at their own 17. 83-yard scoring drive. That one taken at about the 6-yard line by Garcia. Garcia out the middle, crosses the 20 and gets stopped. At the 23, it looks like the 24-yard line. So Roma now 14-7 with 9:41 left. Nixon will have the ball at their own 24-yard line, 1st and 10 for Nixon. Power formation. Gives to number 24 near side. Nice block. And he goes out of bounds. And they're going to throw a flag. So not sure if they're going to containment there. Number 24, the ball carrier. And that's Jesus Compian. So there was a hold. So they're going to bring the ball back to the 15. Actually, the 16, excuse me. So it's 1st and 17. Rolls out. Garcia looking. Can't find anybody and gets brought down by number 23 and sacked. All the way back to the 6-yard line. So a 10-yard loss there for... So it'll be a 2nd and 27 now for the Mustangs, leading 14-7 here midway through the second quarter. Garcia was looking for number 12 and couldn't find him. Again, power formation for the Mustangs. And there's a ball on the ground. It's a fumble. Lucky that Garcia falls on it. And gets a yard. So 3rd and 26. 8:09 left. Power formation. Double reverse. Brings it near side. Has some blockers in front. That's number 20. And again, the flag is thrown. Gets across the 20 to 24. Not sure why they called that downfield if that was a textbook block by Garcia there as he was leading his running back number 24, Compian. On a double reverse. Face mask on the defense. So with that, they get an automatic first down. So that flag was on the defense. So they get an automatic first down and get it to the 32-yard line. So they stepped off some yards and they brought back some yards, and now the ball is placed at the 17-yard line. 17-yard line, 1st and 10 now for the Mustangs. Garcia under center. Power formation. The veer, as they call it. Up the middle. That's again Ibarra. Ibarra to the foot races. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. Not going to catch him. 10, 5. Touchdown, Nixon Mustangs, as Ibarra has brought the home crowd on their feet again. Now he scampers for 83 yards. 83-yard touchdown run up the middle of the Gladiator defense with 7:23 left here in the second quarter, and the Mustangs lead it 21-7. We'll be back with more after this.
Texas Diamond Garage is located at 2881 North Veterans Boulevard. Personalize your car, truck, or SUV. Accessories, lift kits, maintenance, brake jobs, oil changes, and filter change. Best tires and rims around. Call them at 830-776-5363. That's Texas Diamond Garage.
The wait is over. Stat Specialty Hospital is now open with a patient-centered model focused on expedient emergency care, short hospital stays, and outpatient services 24/7. Stat Specialty Hospital's registration process is fast, and you'll be seen by a physician within minutes. Our professional team will treat you immediately with compassion, providing only the highest standards for your medical condition. Experience the difference that sets us apart at the corner of Veterans and Strickland Avenue. Stat Specialty Hospital. Get in, get out, get back to life.
And we're back live. The ball taken and crosses the 20 to the 30-yard line. As the Mustangs make it 21-7 here in the second quarter with 7:14 left. So now Roma has it at their own 30-yard line, 1st and 10. For the Gladiators, one receiver to the far side, to the near side, shotgun formation. Delay to Lopez. Lopez 30, 35, 40. Goes over a Mustang corner. That's number 16. So to the 42-yard line, actually 43 is where they have it. A 13-yard carry for Lopez. 1st and 10 for the Gladiators. Moving the ball here. Second quarter. Rios will give to Lopez. Lopez cuts across and gets brought down right at the 49 by number 44. In on the tackle, and that's Domingo Mendiola. To the 49, a 6-yard carry, 2nd and 4. So Rios now shotgun formation. Will actually throw out to the outside and gets upended out there by number 3, Ricky Navarro. That pass is complete to number 8 to the Nixon 48-yard line. Third and 1. A 3-yard pass play there. A 3rd and 1. We'll give to Lopez. Lopez trying to find some running room. And not sure if they're going to give him forward progress there, but he gets to about the 48. Actually, they do not give him forward progress. So 4th and 1 is Lopez. Fabian Lopez couldn't get that 1 yard. Lopez looks to cut and gets it to the 45. Needed 1, got 3. So 1st and 10. Bring a man in motion. Now backs out. There is a flag on the play, as Rios will take it himself. Still haven't been brought down. Now he gets hit by number 21 near side, and that one, the tackler was Juan Flores. Not sure if they're going to penalize the Gladiators with that move as far as the false start. Never got set as far as the receiver in motion. Actually, they picked up, so moves the ball all the way down to the, there is no flag. So the 31-yard line, a 14-yard carry for the quarterback Rios, 1st and 10 for the Gladiators in Nixon Mustang territory. Has a man in motion, shotgun formation. Now he has a blocker in front of him. Rios to the outside, gets the 1st down, and goes out of bounds. Gets the ball to the, actually there's a flag on the play, so there's a hold. So that run negated and brings the ball back. To the 38-yard line. 1st and 17. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 on the near side. Rios will bring a man in motion to the outside and gets brought down at about the to the original line of scrimmage at 31. So that's a 7-yard gain on that pass play, or on that jet sweep. 2nd and 10 for the Gladiators. We're live Thursday Night Lights from Shirley Field, Laredo, Texas. Rios go to the outside and goes out of bounds. And they get 5 yards on that run to the 26. So it's going to be a 3rd and 5, and there's a timeout called. So that timeout is called with 3:18 left here in the third quarter. And we're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back with more after this.
Valdez Tire Record Service, located at 522 North Pierce Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. With 24-hour roadside service, commercial tow, automotive repair shop, call us today at 830-757-3102. Valdez Tire Record Service wishes the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Win Mavericks a successful team season.
Como Fitness, Supplements, and Lifestyles at Mall de las Águilas. Come in and visit our store or our website at www.kfsubs.com. Don't miss the opportunity to be something you can be. Como Fitness, located at 575 Commercial Street, Eagle Pass, Texas. Stop by anytime, 24/7. Work out on your own time at Como Fitness.
Back to live action. Flores will go in motion, and they give it to Lopez. Lopez to the near side. Gets brought down as Lopez is slow to get up. Needed 5 yards. Actually, gained about a half yard there. We'll put it just outside the 25-yard line. So it's a 4th and 4. A long 4. Need to get to about the 20-yard line. Actually, the 21. 21-7. Laredo Nixon leads it. They're 2-0. Coming into week 3. Thursday night lights. Thursday night football. Game of the week. Presented to you by Hacienda Ford. Bring a man in motion. We'll give to number 19. He's to the 20. To the 15. Crosses the 15. And inside the 12, 13-yard line. The ball carrier was Iram Flores. To the 12, 1st and 10. For the Gladiators. Down by 14. Rios will bring a man in motion. That's Flores. And that one is a slant to number 10. And will be brought down at the 10. That pass caught by Marroquin, Randy Marroquin. Complete to the 10-yard line. Actually, excuse me, to the 5-yard line. It'll be a 2nd and 3, a 7-yard pass play there for Rios. We'll have 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Excuse me, shotgun formation will bring Flores and inside the 5. They need to get to the 3 for a first down. Trying to see who the ball carrier was there. So the ball to the ball just outside the 3-yard line. So it's a 3rd and 1. And we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more after this.
Capital Insurance Services has been in business since 1965. We are an independent agency representing Progressive, Allstate, Travelers, and many more. We also provide Mexico insurance. Our office hours are Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Owned and operated by Clarissa Rivera and her friendly staff, Amanda Garza and Joanna Salinas. Sarita's Tortilla Factory with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Sarita's Tortilla Factory.
Eagle Grocery, la tienda de los venados, established in 1930.
Now back to the game. Brings a man in motion. Rios will take it himself. None touch. Touchdown, Gladiators. As he goes in from 2 yards out. Rios gets the Gladiators closer. A 2-yard touchdown run for the quarterback with 1:28 left here in the second quarter. Makes it 21-13. Point after attempt is no good as Nixon leads it 21-13. We'll be back with more after this.
EPER Recycling Center, 3323 Del Rio Boulevard, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. But don't throw it away. Recycle it today at 3323 Del Rio Boulevard. For more information on how to turn your scrap into cash, call 758-0685 or find us on Facebook.
As we're back live and 21-13 with 1:28 left here in the second quarter. Ready to kick off. That one will go out of bounds, and there's a flag. As the ball goes out of bounds, they're going to have it at the 25-yard line. I believe the 30, excuse me. So Nixon will have the ball at their own 30-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. And they got about 1:28 to try and go into the locker room with a bigger lead. Up the middle, and that's Ibarra again at the 50 and goes out of bounds at the 45. As Ibarra doing it himself to the Roma 45-yard line. A 25-yard 1st and 10. So he's got at least over 150 yards already in this first half. That's Ibarra, number 12 for Nixon. We'll give it to Ibarra to the far side. Crosses the 45 to the 40 and goes out of bounds at the 35-yard line. So a 10-yard carry there. Another Nixon first down. 1st and 10 from with 1:11 left. They have it at their own 35-yard line. At the Roma 35-yard line. Ibarra. Double reverse as Garcia looks to block. And that's number 24, brought down by number 11 and number 12. In on the tackle. That's Luis Guerrero and, that's Alejandro Perez and Jesus Rios. That ball carry was number 24 for the Mustangs. Compián, just under a minute to play. The ball at the 26-yard line. 2nd and 1, a 9-yard carry there for Compián. Not sure if they're going to run one more play as Villalon is looking at the clock. The play clock is at 10. Garcia under center. Garcia will take it himself. Crosses the 25 to the 24. A 2-yard gain, 1st and 10. They're going to stop the clock for the Chains at 19.9 seconds. So we kept it here because we had a timeout with 19.9 seconds left. 21-13 is the score. Garcia looks to go shotgun formation. Drops back, looking. Now rolls out right. Still looking. And throws it far sideline. And he'll stop the clock with 12.5 seconds left. Not very many passes by Garcia tonight. Not sure who the pass was to intended for, but as a receiver, lone receiver to the near side, rolls out, can't find anybody, and just keeps it and holds it as he didn't want to turn the ball over on a 2nd and 10 from their own from the Roma 24. And there's a timeout called. That timeout called. So a 3rd and 10 for Nixon from the Roma 24-yard line. Actually 3rd and 14. Lost 4 yards to the 28. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching Thursday Night Football in Laredo, Texas.
StatER does its testing and evaluations quickly without the delays of a traditional emergency room. We utilize the full services of a standard ER department, including CT scan, bedside emergency ultrasound, x-rays, and a full clinical laboratory, with a focus on getting you taken care of without long wait times. Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. Get the care you deserve.
We're at halftime at Shirley Field, 21-13. We'll be back with more after this.
Valdez Tire Record Service, located at 522 North Pierce Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. With 24-hour roadside service, commercial tow, automotive repair shop, call us today at 830-757-3102. Valdez Tire Record Service wishes the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Win Mavericks a successful team season. Como Fitness, Supplements, and Lifestyles at Mall de las Águilas. Come in and visit our store or our website at www.kfsubs.com. Don't miss the opportunity to be something you can be. Como Fitness, located at 575 Commercial Street, Eagle Pass, Texas. Stop by anytime, 24/7. Work out on your own time at Como Fitness.
Recycling Center, 3323 Del Rio Boulevard, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. But don't throw it away. Recycle it today at 3323 Del Rio Boulevard. For more information on how to turn your scrap into cash, call 758-0685 or find us on Facebook.
As we're at halftime, we'll there you go. We're at halftime here, and 21-13 as I believe they're the Silverline Dancers out on the field for Roma. We'll get you the scoring drives. We'll get you some highlights of what happened in the first half, as it's been all Joseph Ibarra. That gentleman is the speedster, and that's what we've seen. So we'll be back with more after this. You're watching Real Sports Live, Southwest.com.
People in downtown Eagle Pass, make sure you come by and visit our meat market. Also, don't forget, we are ready for Lent. So come by and see our party supplies for all your Easter needs at Eagle Grocery, La Tienda Los Venados.
Bienvenidos al restaurante Lulu. Los esperamos a almorzar o al buffet. Rica comida. Tenemos deliciosa comida casera, donde la comida se hace con mucho amor. Aquí los esperamos. Bienvenidos.
Laredo ISD would like to invite you to join us in cultivating champions through education. We encourage you to go to school and attend classes every day, show up on time, and most importantly, be kind to one another. So become a champion by coming to school every day and participating in all the wonderful things your school has to offer.
Capital Insurance Services has been in business since 1965. We are an independent agency representing Progressive, Allstate, Travelers, and many more. We also provide Mexico insurance. Our office hours are Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Owned and operated by Clarissa Rivera and her friendly staff, Amanda Garza and Joanna Salinas. Sarita's Tortilla Factory, with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Sarita's Tortilla Factory.
Eagle Grocery.
Not seated.
Buenas tardes, aquí apoyando a los equipos de los Mavericks y los Eagles para que este año les vaya bien y siempre los estaremos apoyando, y especialmente aquí a mi hijo David López, es mi nieto, le deseamos lo mejor.
Come visit Lulu's at 2955 El Indio Highway for some great Mexican food.
Donde la comida se hace con amor.
Rody's Country Fried Chicken, located at 1910 El Indio Highway, wants to wish the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Wind Mavericks a successful season. From the Rodriguez family, come by before or after the game and enjoy some great food.
Laredo ISD is the place to be. with great teachers, administrators, and school staff.
LISD is the place to be.
And with new school buildings and the latest technology in every classroom,
LISD is the place to be.
Texas Diamond Garage is located at 2881 North Veterans Boulevard. Personalize your car, truck, or SUV. Accessories, lift kits, maintenance, brake jobs, oil changes, and filter change. Best tires and rims around. Call them at 830-776-5363. That's Texas Diamond Garage.
StatER does its testing and evaluations quickly without the delays of a traditional emergency room. We utilize the full services of a standard ER department, including CT scan, bedside emergency ultrasound, x-rays, and a full clinical laboratory, with a focus on getting you taken care of without long wait times. Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Buenas tardes, aquí apoyando a los equipos de los Mavericks y los Eagles para que este año les vaya bien y siempre los estaremos apoyando y especialmente aquí a mi hijo David López, es mi nieto, le deseamos lo mejor.
Come visit Lulu's at 2955 El Indio Highway for some great Mexican food.
Donde la comida se hace con amor.
And we're at halftime here from Shirley Field, Laredo, Texas. We got our camera operator, Ivan Olivares, our faithful gentleman here in Laredo, a graduate of 2018, 19. Yeah, senior 2019. It's because it's 2019, but you're graduating 2018-2019. Now it's 2019-2020. So graduate of 2019 as the senior class of 2020 this year. Again, I'm rambling, but we're at halftime. 21-13 is the score. And we'll get you the scoring updates, and we'll get you, of course, what was in store. Well, we had a 75-yard scoring drive, 5 plays, and the big play was Joseph Ibarra, number 12, who is a senior this year. And with 10-13 in the first quarter, he scampers 64 yards for a touchdown and gives the Mustangs a 6-0 lead with a point after attempt good. 87-yard scoring drive, 5 plays later, and the Nixon Mustangs tack on after getting the ball back after a couple of punts. And 73-yard touchdown pass from Garcia to Ibarra. So he's got a rush touchdown and a pass touchdown, and that one with 2:55 left in the first quarter as they make it 14-0 with the point after attempt good. But the Gladiators did not waver as they actually came back with an 83-yard scoring drive, 15 plays with 9:05 left. A 9-yard rush by Ramos gets into the end zone and makes it 14-7 with the point after attempt good. And then the Mustangs go to work again, and the bad man, Joseph Ibarra, was a 76-yard scoring drive, 5 plays. Of course, they had that ball at the 17-yard line, and an 83-yard touchdown run by Ibarra to the near side makes it 21-7 with the point after attempt good for Nixon. And that was with 7:23 left in the second quarter. We go to the 70-yard scoring drive, 14-play drive for the Gladiators of Roma. With a minute 28, quarterback, number 16, Jonathan Rios, goes in from 2 yards untouched, but the point after attempt was no good, and that's where we stand, 21-13 at half. We are hoping that we get all the highlights of the first half as we get the highlights here situated into that. Once we get that cleared away, you'll see what happened in the action in the first half. So we'll be back with more after this. The halftime report brought to you by Hacienda Ford. Got 16 minutes left. We'll be back with more after this.
Hey everyone, my name is Rudy with Mattress Clearance Warehouse, inviting you to come and see the best price mattresses in all of Laredo and now our new location in Eagle Pass. Take advantage of our great promotion that we have right now. For only $40 down, you can take your mattresses home today. Get 90 days same as cash. Queen sets start at only $150. We have a wide selection of different styles at different prices. Save as much as 75% off from big store prices. Call the number on your screen. Call me today.
Stat Emergency Centers. Proven leadership, experience, and high standards in patient care and services. The difference sets us apart. Stat Emergency Centers was the first to implement a modern approach in emergency room services. Voted best freestanding ER and now first to develop an independent physician-owned specialty inpatient acute care hospital. Your healthcare matters to us. Thank you, Laredo, for trusting Stat Emergency Centers and providers with your healthcare needs. Excellence is not a given. You earn it.
Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. We know that our patients deserve better than the typical cramped waiting areas and long lines. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Texas Diamond Garage is located at 2881 North Veterans Boulevard. Personalize your car, truck, or SUV. Accessories, lift kits, maintenance, brake jobs, oil changes, and filter change. Best tires and rims around. Call them at 830-776-5363. That's Texas Diamond Garage.
Halftime here from Laredo, Texas, and we're going to give you the highlights of the first half as we had a pretty exciting first half, 21-13. The long ball, number 12, under it. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. 10, 5, touchdown. Nixon has come up empty in this first quarter. One receiver to the far side, two receivers to the near side. Shotgun formation. Rios as Lopez gives to Lopez. Lopez tries to cut to the outside and gets to the 40. Needed to get to the 40 for the first down. Not sure if he got two receivers set to the far side, one on the near side. Delay handoff up the middle. Lopez has a lot of running room, crosses midfield and to the Nixon 48-yard line. So on the 1st and 10, the Gladiators now man in motion. That's number 4 on a jet sweep. He cuts the inside and gets hit about the 30-yard line as Ramos has it, cuts inside. He's to the 5 and dives into the end zone for a touchdown. Gladiators. Up the middle, that's again Ibarra. Ibarra to the foot races. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. Not going to catch him. 10, 5, touchdown. Nixon Mustangs has a man in motion. Shotgun formation. Now he has a blocker in front of him. Rios to the outside. Gets the first down. And goes out of bounds. Now back to the game. Brings a man in motion. Rios will take it himself. None touch. Touchdown, Gladiators. as he goes in from 2 yards. A bigger lead up the middle, and that's Ibarra again at the 50 and goes out of bounds at the 45. For the long ball, number 12 under it. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. 10, 5, touchdown. And as you saw the first half highlights, Ibarra, of course, had most of the highlights. And that's where we stand, 21-13 at halftime. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching Thursday Night Football from Laredo, Texas. Shirley Field. We'll be back with more after this.
It's a Labor Day party.
The Hacienda Ford Labor Day sale is going on now. You can get a new F-150 starting at just $27,995 or 0% interest for 72 months.
We got the tailgates down and we're feeling all right. My Hacienda friends are saving money tonight.
Hacienda has it. It's the Hacienda Ford Labor Day sale where you can get a new Ford Expedition with 20-inch wheels, leather, navigation, and more for $12,000 off MSRP.
We got the tailgates down and we're feeling all right. My Hacienda friends are saving money tonight.
Hacienda has it.
Valdez Tire Record Service, located at 522 North Pierce Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. With 24-hour roadside service, commercial tow, automotive repair shop, call us today at 830-757-3102. Valdez Tire Record Service wishes the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Win Mavericks a successful team season. Como Fitness, Supplements, and Lifestyles at Mall de las Águilas. Come in and visit our store or our website at www.kfsubs.com. Don't miss the opportunity to be something you can be. Como Fitness, located at 575 Commercial Street, Eagle Pass, Texas. Stop by anytime, 24/7. Work out on your own time at Como Fitness.
Recycling Center, 3323 Del Rio Boulevard, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. But don't throw it away. Recycle it today at 3323 Del Rio Boulevard. For more information on how to turn your scrap into cash, call 758-0685 or find us on Facebook.
Now established in 1939, a staple in downtown Eagle Pass. Make sure you come by and visit our meat market. Also, don't forget, we are ready for Lent. So come by and see our party supplies for all your Easter needs at Eagle Grocery, La Tienda de los Venados.
Bienvenidos a restaurante Lulu. Los esperamos a almorzar o al buffet. Rica comida. Tenemos deliciosa comida casera, donde la comida se hace con mucho amor. Aquí los esperamos. Bienvenidos.
Laredo ISD would like to invite you to join us in cultivating champions through education. We encourage you to go to school and attend classes every day, show up on time, and most importantly, be kind to one another. So become a champion by coming to school every day and participating in all the wonderful things your school has to offer.
Capital Insurance Services has been in business since 1965. We are an independent agency representing Progressive, Allstate, Travelers, and many more. We also provide Mexico insurance. Our office hours are Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Owned and operated by Clarissa Rivera and her friendly staff, Amanda Garza and Joanna Salinas.
We're at halftime from Shirley Field. Freddie Day alongside Ivan Olivares, our camera operator. 21-13, as we got about 6 more minutes to go before the start of the second half. And a high score, well, not a high scoring game, but a game that we've seen some long drives, but we also seen some short drives. And the short drives go to the Nixon Mustangs. They've actually had 3 drives, and the 3 touchdowns have only taken 5 plays. And for Roma, they've controlled the clock, but their drives have lasted 15 and 14 in their respective drives. So again, we start the third quarter here in about 5 more minutes. We got Nixon, the Nixon Mustang band, marching band out on the field. We'll be back with more after this.
Country Fried Chicken, located at 1910 El Indio Highway, wants to wish the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Wood Mavericks a successful season. From the Rodriguez family, come by before or after the game and enjoy some great food.
Laredo ISD is the place to be. With great teachers, administrators, and school staff.
LISD is the place to be.
And with new school buildings and the latest technology in every classroom.
LISD is the place to be.
Texas Diamond Garage is located at 2881 North Veterans Boulevard. Personalize your car, truck, or SUV. Accessories, lift kits, maintenance, brake jobs, oil changes, and filter change. Best tires and rims around. Call them at 830-776-5363. That's Texas Diamond Garage.
StatER does its testing and evaluations quickly without the delays of a traditional emergency room. We utilize the full services of a standard ER department, including CT scan, bedside emergency ultrasound, x-rays, and a full clinical laboratory, with a focus on getting you taken care of without long wait times. Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Buenas tardes, aquí apoyando a los equipos de los Mavericks y los Eagles para que este año les vaya bien y siempre los estaremos apoyando y especialmente aquí a mi hijo David López, es mi nieto, le deseamos lo mejor.
Come visit Lulu's at 2955 El Indio Highway for some great Mexican food.
Donde la comida se hace con amor.
Rody's Country Fried Chicken, located at 1910 El Indio Highway, wants to wish the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Wood Mavericks a successful season. From the Rodriguez family, come by before or after the game and enjoy some great food.
Laredo ISD is the place to be. With great teachers, administrators, and school staff.
LISD is the place to be.
And with new school buildings and the latest technology in every classroom.
LISD is the place to be.
As we continue our halftime report, we got about 3 minutes in second half. The Gladiators will receive the opening kickoff. As we will see Garcia and company as the Nixon Mustangs look to stay unbeaten here in this early season, just like they were last year. Last year at this time, they were also 2-0 coming into this game and finished the non-district season 4-0 and went into district and finishing the season at 4-6. So again, thank you all for joining us. Make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go to our Roku channel, and again, Real Sports Live. You can follow us and you can watch us on Facebook and Twitter also. Covering all the Rio Grande Valley school sports, also the Southwest sports in Laredo, Del Rio, Eagle Pass, and South San Antonio. We'll be back with more after this.
Over. Stat Specialty Hospital is now open with a patient-centered model focused on expedient emergency care, short hospital stays, and outpatient services 24/7. Stat Specialty Hospital's registration process is fast, and you'll be seen by a physician within minutes. Our professional team will treat you immediately with compassion, providing only the highest standards for your medical condition. Experience the difference that sets us apart at the corner of Veterans and Strickland Avenue. Stat Specialty Hospital. Get in, get out, get back to life.
Hey everyone, my name is Rudy with Mattress Clearance Warehouse, inviting you to come and see the best price mattresses in all of Laredo and now our new location in Eagle Pass. Take advantage of our great promotion that we have right now. For only $40 down, you can take your mattresses home today. Get 90 days same as cash. Queen sets start at only $150. We have a wide selection of different styles at different prices. Save as much as 75% off from big store prices. Call the number on your screen. Call me today.
Stat Emergency Centers. Proven leadership, experience, and high standards in patient care and services. The difference sets us apart. Stat Emergency Centers was the first to implement a modern approach in emergency room services. Voted best freestanding ER and now first to develop an independent physician-owned specialty inpatient acute care hospital. Your healthcare matters to us. Thank you, Laredo, for trusting Stat Emergency Centers and providers with your healthcare needs. Excellence is not a given. You earn it.
Stat Emergency Center is...
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Are you ready? Are you ready, ready? Are you ready for low prices? It's a Labor Day party.
The Hacienda Ford Labor Day sale is going on now. You can get a new F-150 starting at just $27,995 or 0% interest for 72 months.
We got the tailgates down and we're feeling all right. My Hacienda friends are saving money tonight.
Hacienda has it.
Meet up in the produce aisle.
And we get to the third quarter. We have 12 minutes, and kicking off will be the Nixon Mustangs. They are kicking off to the north side of Shirley Field. They're defending the south goal. Roma will have number 4, Esteban Barrera, and number 16, Rios, back deep at the 10. So we start the third quarter here. Roma will receive the second half kickoff, taking it about the 8-yard line. Comes near side. That's number 19. Crosses the 20 and gets met immediately by number 28, Sean Jerry. That was number 19 with the return. Third quarter gets started, and Roma has their ball at their own 22-yard line. First and 10 for Rios and company. Man in motion, 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side, 1 to the far side. And Lopez gets the carry, comes back inside, and goes to about the 35-yard line. Lopez, who came in late in that second quarter and has carried the load, he's to the 35-yard line. First and 10 on this first carry in the second half. He gains 13 yards. Man in motion, 2 receivers to the far side, 1 on the near side. Rios rolls, now tucks it in. He's at the 40, crosses the 41, and goes out of bounds. A 6-yard carry for Rios, a 2nd and 4 for the Gladiators. Just an 8-point lead for Nixon. Rios has Lopez in the backfield. Receiver to the far side, 2 to the near side. A delay handoff. Up the middle. Gets to the 45. Just outside the 45-yard line. Was at the 41. So Lopez gets it to the 44. A 3-yard carry. 3rd and 1. Up the middle and gets stopped. And the ball, I thought the ball was loose. They fell on it, but he is probably the nose of the football short. Not sure. They're probably going to bring the chains from the far sideline to get the, it looks like the spot of it is right a ball length on the 44-yard line. Actually, a 4th and 1. Rios will take it up, and he gets it across the 45 to the 46-yard line. So needed 1, got 2 to the 46. 1st and 10. Rios moves the chains. And in the want to send a shout out to Evie Vasquez from Roma. That's Lopez, cuts back in 50, sidesteps and gets it to the 45, maybe the 46. No, 1st and 10. Gets it to the Nixon 46-yard line. Gets an 8-yard carry there. 2nd and 2. So Lopez doing some work here early on in the third quarter, as he did in that first half. 2 receivers stacked to the near side, 1 on the far side. Ball on the right hash, on the left hash, excuse me. Jet sweep, that's number 8. On the ball carry, that's Ramos, and Ramos gets across the 40 to the 38-yard line. Gets a first down. 1st and 10. An 8-yard carry there to the 38. 1st and 10. Rios will give to Lopez. Lopez up the middle. He's at the 20 and gets brought down at about the 15-yard line. That's number 32, who came up with that tackle, Sebastian Moreno, the sophomore. Made those adjustments down to the 15, a 1st and 10, a 23-yard carry. That's Rios. Rios calls his number to the outside, stiff arms, and gets it to the 9-yard line. Six-yard carry, 2nd and 4 for Rios. Rios, shotgun, 2 receivers to the far side. Will roll out, bootleg, looking at the corner of the end zone, and that is in and out of the hands of number 4. Incomplete as he had him wide open. Esteban Barra. 3rd and 4. 7:38 left, and there's a flag on the play. So they're going to step off some yardage to the from the 9 to the 14. That one is a nice tackle there by number 28 in on the tackle. That's Jerry, Deshaun Jerry. They were at the Nixon 14. And they lost a yard to the 13. So it was a 2nd and 7. Now it's a 3rd and 8. 7:22 left. Man in motion. Brings another man in motion. A jet sweep. Number 19 cuts back inside and tries to get more yardage. That's number 19 on the carry. That's Iram Flores. Gets down to the 1-yard line. 1st and goal to go with 7:09 left here in the 3rd quarter as Nixon holds to an 8-point lead. 1st and goal, 7:06. Rios tries to muscle himself in from 1 yard in, and he takes the plunge and breaks the plane for a Gladiator touchdown. From 1 yard out with 6:56 left in the 3rd quarter. 1 yard plunge touchdown run and makes it 21-19 in favor of Nixon. Started at their own 22-yard line. A 78-yard and going for 2, and it is good as they tried a 2-point conversion and leaked out the fullback, number 23, Gabriel Garcia, and he gets the 2 points and ties up the ball game at 21-21. So again, a 14-play drive for Roma and puts 6 on the board with a point after the 2-point conversion good. And they tie up the ball game at 21 apiece. With 6:56 left. So we'll see how Nixon responds to that 15-play drive, to that 14-play drive. kicking off here. Roma, short kick. Be taking it about the, actually touched out of bounds at the 21-yard line. So 78-yard scoring drive, 14 plays. And all tied up, knotted up here. Nixon has the ball at their own 22-yard line. On a 1st and 10. Trying to see who they give the ball to. Power formation. Veer. That's up the middle. Across the 40. The 50. And that's number 24 with the ball carry. Getting some good yardage. That's Jose Compian. To the 43 of Roma. So 1st and 10. And again, we talked about what Nixon would do on their first possession. Again, Compian gets it to the 35. An 8-yard carry, 2nd and 2. Villalon really does, I mean, you would expect what you expect from Nixon in a power ground game. Anything different. They kind of move you around, and that's Ibarra. Ibarra again shakes and bakes, crosses the 25 and down at the 21-yard line. So at the 21, 1st and 10. That was a 14-yard carry for Ibarra. He's well over 200 yards. He also has a pass with 73 yards. So all purpose, right about over 200. Because he has a 64-yard touchdown run. And then he has an 83 touchdown. Just in those two. Yet 147. And there he goes again. But that was Compian. Compian gets the ball carry here at the 21-yard line and gets across to the 13-yard line. On a 1st and 10. Gets 8 yards. 2nd and 2. Compian to the 5, and there's a flag. Actually to the 4. There's 2 flags, one inside and one near the sideline. So 4:33 left. Ball to the 2-yard line after the and touchdown Mustangs. That's number 24, Compian. As they answer the call, it's a Mustang touchdown from 2 yards out with 4:25 left in the third quarter. They answer that 14-play drive with their own 7-play drive. On a 1st and goal, Compian goes in from 2 yards out. And that one is good. 28-21. Nixon leads. We'll be back with more after this.
Valdez Tire Record Service, located at 522 North Pierce Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. With 24-hour roadside service, commercial tow, automotive repair shop, call us today at 830-757-3102. Valdez Tire Record Service wishes the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Win Mavericks a successful team season.
Twenty-eight 28-21 as they answer back, and they go 78 yards to pay dirt. That's number 8 to the far sideline. Actually, on the return, that's number 4, Esteban Barra. So they have the ball now. From the 24, and that is number 33 again. On a 1st and 10, Fabian Lopez takes the run, and we'll get to the 37, their own 37. 1st and 10, a 13-yard carry. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Rios dances around, crosses the 40, now cuts back and gets to the 45. An 8-yard carry, 2nd and 2, down by 7. 3:35 left here in the third quarter. Don't forget, tomorrow night we're going to be live audio for the CC Win game versus Eagle Pass. To the other side, far side, a run to the 50. 5-yard carry for Lopez. Midfield, 1st and 10 for the Gladiators. Trying to answer the scoring drive as Nixon did. After that 14-play drive, they came back with their 7-play drive to score and go ahead. Man in motion, near side, cuts back inside, crosses the 45 and down at the 43-yard line. That's number 19 on the ball carry, and that's Iram Flores. To the 43, a 7-yard carry, 2nd and 3 now. So on a 2nd and 3, get to the 42. So it's 3rd and 2 now. Rios give to Lopez near side and gets upended. The ball is on the ground, but they call him down, and there is a flag to the near side. there was a hold on the offense, so they're going to push him back. So the ball to the 48-yard line of the Nixon. It'll be 3rd and 12 now. Roma, 2 receivers to the far side, 1 on the near side. Rolls out left, looking, can't find anybody. And he dumps it off to number 33, Lopez, and I believe that was a completed pass as he lost some yardage there to the 47. Fourth and 13, he lost a yard there on that pass. So 4th and 13. And a fake gets open and crosses the 25 to the 20-yard line on a fake punt. The pass good to number 19, Iram Flores. With 1:07 left, ball to the 20, a 27-yard pass play, 1st and 10 for the Gladiators. Man in motion, jet sweep. That's Flores, and he gets brought down immediately. Maybe a yard, under a minute to play. Actually, 2 yards to the 18. I'll be 2nd and 8. Timeout called. And we'll step aside. We'll be back with more after this.
Sarita's Tortilla Factory, with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Sarita's Tortilla Factory.
Eagle Grocery, La Tienda de los Venados, established in 1939, a staple in downtown Eagle Pass. Make sure you come by and visit our meat market. Also, don't forget, we are ready for Lent. So come by and see our party supplies for all your Easter needs at Eagle Grocery, La Tienda de los Venados.
We're back to live action. After the timeout, 29 seconds left. Rios looking to run, can't find any running room and gets hit immediately as their clock runs on a 2nd and 8. He gets maybe a yard. Actually, the clock will still run and didn't get so it's 3rd and 8. Didn't get anything on that one. A delay. And Lopez gets to the 20 as time expires. Gets 2 yards. So brings a 4th and 6. And we get the 4th quarter here from Shirley Field. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching RealSportsLive.com.
Texas Diamond Garage is located at 2881 North Veterans Boulevard. Personalize your car, truck, or SUV. Accessories, lift kits, maintenance, brake jobs, oil changes, and filter change. Best tires and rims around. Call them at 830-776-5363. That's Texas Diamond Garage.
Steady ER does its testing and evaluations quickly without the delays of a traditional emergency room. We utilize the full services of a standard ER department, including CT scan, bedside emergency ultrasound, x-rays, and a full clinical laboratory, with a focus on getting you taken care of without long wait times. STAT Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
As we're back live, a field goal try, and that one is no good, as they tried a field goal from 37 yards out. And we start the fourth quarter with the field goal attempt, and it was no good. It was a 37-yard field goal attempt, and they try to get some points as we start the fourth quarter here from Shirley Field. They have the ball now. That ball given to number from out of the pile. That's number 3. 2 yards on that play on a 1st and 10. Ball to the 22 as they had it at the 20, at their own 20. So Nixon has the ball now. Back on the ball. Near side. Cuts back. That's number 12, Ibarra, and gets to the 25. A 3-yard carry for Ibarra. It'll be 3rd and 5. Garcia will give to number 24 to the outside. He's got some room running, and he gets upended at the 35. That's Compian. Compian to the 35, a 10-yard carry. Needed 5, got 10. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs as they are looking to secure the victory and go to 3-0. It's early on here in the fourth quarter, with 2 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Gives it again to Compian. Compian gets to the line of scrimmage and maybe a yard to the 36. It will be a 2nd and 9 for the Mustangs. Clock continues to run. Under center is Garcia. 3-back set, and that ball to number 12, Ibarra. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back with more after this.
Buenas tardes, aquí apoyando a los equipos de los Mavericks y los Eagles para que este año les vaya bien y siempre los estaremos apoyando y especialmente aquí a mi hijo David López, es mi nieto, le deseamos lo mejor.
Come visit Lulu's at 2955 El Indio Highway for some great Mexican food.
Donde la comida se hace con amor.
Rody's Country Fried Chicken, located at 1910 El Indio Highway, wants to wish the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Win Mavericks a successful season. From the Rodriguez family, come by before or after the game and enjoy some great food.
Laredo ISD is the place to be. With great teachers, administrators, and school staff.
LISD is the place to be.
And with new school buildings and the latest technology in every classroom.
LISD is the place to be.
we're back to live action as there was a Mustang down and they get back to action under center. Garcia will roll out. Now throws it deep. And that one incomplete. Underthrown. The intended receiver was number 35. On a 3rd and 8 from the 37. That pass. Incomplete. As I said, it mentioned Markland was the intended receiver. So 4th and 8 for the Mustangs, 9:19 left. And a timeout called. Nixon with 9:19. We'll be back with more after this.
Texas Diamond Garage is located at 2881 North Veterans Boulevard. Personalize your car, truck, or SUV. Accessories, lift kits, maintenance, brake jobs, oil changes, and filter change. Best tires and rims around. Call them at 830-776-5363. That's Texas Diamond Garage.
Emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. We know that our patients deserve better than the typical cramped waiting areas and long lines. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Meet up in the produce aisle.
So we get the live action in the punt here as Garcia was unable to get the punt off and dumped it off to his up man, and he got to the 40-yard line. So a 3-yard gain on the punt, but still short, but 5 yards. So now Roma has the ball at the Nixon 40-yard line. 1st and 10 for Roma with 9:10 left. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 on the near side. Shotgun formation, rolls out, gets it to number 4 on a swing pass, and that was Esteban Barra. Pass complete. Ball to the 34-yard line. 6-yard pass play, 2nd and 4. Rios down by 7, 8:43 left. Gives it to Lopez. Lopez gets hit hard by number 30. As he comes down, Alejandro Castro, the linebacker, senior for the Mustangs, gets down field quickly and gets to the 33-yard line. A 1-yard gain, 3rd and 3. Both ahead of steam for both sides. Lopez gets it to the other side. Far sideline, cuts back in and gets brought down again. Castro has about 10 to 15 solo tackles here tonight as they get the ball to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Gets to 3 yards. That's Lopez, Fabian Lopez for Roma. 1st and 10, 7:56 left here in the 4th quarter. The Gladiators down by 7. You got 2 receivers set to the near side, 1 on the far side. Shotgun formation. Lopez to the right side of Rios. Rios drop back 1 step, flings it far side, and that is caught in the far side at the 9-yard line. Good concentration by his receiver, number 4, Barra, to gather that one into the 9-yard line. And 1st and goal for the Roma. And that was a 21-yard pass play to set up Roma at the 9-yard line. 2 receivers set to the far side, 1 on the near side. Rios will give it to Lopez. Lopez far side, the short side. gets to the 5 and crosses the 5 to the 4-yard line. So 5-yard gain there, 2nd and goal with 7:10 left. And the ball to the 3-yard line, a 6-yard carry for Lopez. Lopez up the middle, untouched, and into the end zone for a Gladiator touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run with 6:47 left in the fourth quarter. Down by 1 as Lopez goes in from 3 yards out. They're going to go for 1 to tie it. (28-21), and the point after is good. 28-28, tied here from Shirley Field. We'll be back with more after this.
Como Fitness Supplements and Lifestyles at Mall de las Águilas. Come in and visit our store or our website at www.kfsubs.com. Don't miss the opportunity to be something you can be. Como Fitness, located at 575 Commercial Street, Eagle Pass, Texas. Stop by anytime, 24/7. Work out on your own time at Como Fitness.
Roma ties the ball game at 28 apiece. Fourth quarter, kicking off. Roma and Ibarra lets it go through the end zone and out of the end zone as they have 6:47 left. They get it at the 25, first carry. With 6:40 left on a 1st and 10. Ibarra gets the ball carry. And gets maybe a yard. No gain on that play. 2nd and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Drops back looking. Garcia down the middle and incomplete. The intended receiver again, number 35. Max Mirchan. Incomplete. Brings a 3rd and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Fourth quarter. The clock is stopped at 6:10 with that incomplete pass. Compian to the far side. Has some blocking in front of him. He's across the 35. Gets the first down and still carries some Gladiators. And he's actually out of bounds. A nice tough run there for Compian. He gets the ball to the 40-yard line. Nice 15-yard carry there for Compian. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs with the clock rolling at 5:58. And actually stopped as he goes out of bounds. Near side, Ibarra looking for some running room and steps aside, pushed out of bounds by number 23, Gabriel Garcia, as Ibarra gets the rush and gets a credit for 5 yards there to the 45. Actually, to the 44. 2nd and 6. 5:51 as the clock stops, and he was pushed out of bounds. Mustangs started this drive at their 25-yard line. 2nd and 6. Tied at 28 apiece. They've had a couple of games where they've against Figueroa was a 3-point game, and even against Martin. So they've had some close games. And Ibarra gets the ball carry again. Gets no gain on that play. 3rd and 6. Nixon Mustangs have the ball at their own 44-yard line. One receiver to the far side. Gets it to Compian inside. Crosses the 45 to the 47. Maybe the 48. Gonna check the sticks. 47. That's a 3-yard carry. 4th and 3 for the Mustangs. Less than 5 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Laredo ISD. We want to thank, of course, Miss Varela and all her staff here at LISD Shirley Field. Always a great host. 442 and counting. More games to come this week. Rolls out, protected, looking. And that one is a flag. As that one, a bit early, was going to Compian there. Number 24, the intended receiver, incomplete, but there is a flag on the play, and it looks to be pass interference on the defense. And just when you're going to hold the Nixon Mustangs to punt on a or get a turnover on downs, your defense is called for a pass interference and gets an automatic first down at the 42-yard line of Roma. Give to Compian. Compian has a lot of room to the far side. He gets to the 40 and crosses the 40. Actually, the ball is out, and we'll see who gets it. Roma recovers the ball. Number 11 on the recovery. That's Luis Guerra, who recovers that ball as Compian was taking it to the edge, the far sideline, and that ball comes out and recovered at the Roma 37-yard line. So a fumble caused by the defense of Roma. Now Roma has it at their own 47-yard line, 1st and 10. 37, excuse me. Tied at 28 apiece, 4:22 left. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. We'll give to Lopez. Lopez comes near side, now cuts back to the far side. Crosses the 40 to the 42-yard line. Five-yard gain. That'll be a 2nd and 5. (28-28). 4 minutes and counting here. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 on the near side. 2 to the near side, 1 on the far side. Lopez, no. Rios keeps it himself. He's to the 45 and gets brought down by a couple of Mustangs as he crosses the 45 to the 47. Five-yard carry, 1st and 10. Everybody that's watching tonight, make sure you guys come back tomorrow night as we have a great game in Eagle Pass. Lopez gets the ball carry. He gets to the 48, maybe a yard. Make it 2 yards on a first down. To the 40, actually 1, place it at the 49. Yeah, the 49-yard line, 2 yards. 2nd and 8 for Lopez. 2:58 and counting. Tied ball game. 28-28. Rolls out now, gives on a delay handoff near side. And Mustangs all over that ball as he gets maybe a yard to the 50. A host of Mustangs on that conversion to stop number 33 to the 50. It's 3rd and 7. 1 yard on that to midfield. 2:22 and counting. Ball game is tied at 28 apiece. Fourth quarter as the Mustangs and Gladiators duking it out on a Thursday night football presented to you by Hacienda Ford. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Shotgun formation. Looking to throw to the outside. And is stopped just short of the first down. Pass complete to number 4. That's Barra from number 16, Rios. The ball to the 44-yard line. That's a 6-yard pass play. 4th and 1. A 4th and 1 with a minute 33 left. Mustang defense must stop here for a turnover on downs and set themselves up. 9 seconds on the play clock. And that was a quick one there. Not sure if they did get it. Indication on the far side that they did get the first down. They needed 1 and got the ball to the 43. 1st and 10. As that was a quick tap of Rios. A minute 14 and counting. 28-28. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Rios to the deep man, number 4, Barra. Touchdown, Gladiators. A 43-yard touchdown strike from Rios to Barra, number 4, with 56.5 seconds left. Here in the fourth quarter, they get a touchdown from 43 yards out. Makes it 34-28 with a point after attempt. Good. As they go up 28-35. Roma, a 7-point lead. Seven-play drive for Roma as they have less than a minute and a 7-point lead. A 63-yard scoring drive for Roma. And it's culminated on a 43-yard touchdown pass with 56.5 seconds left in the fourth quarter as he gets to his receiver, Esteban Barra. Kickoff here and goes through the end zone, so no time coming off the clock. So the Nixon Mustangs has the ball with less than a minute to play at their own 25-yard line. Shotgun formation now. Ball drops. Garcia looking to throw and cannot find anybody, and he is sacked by number 55 and number 54 in on the tackle. Aaron Gomez and Cesar Barrera. And he is brought down to the 20 as he lost 5 yards there on that play. 2nd and 15. A timeout is called as Roma has 2 timeouts and Nixon has 1 timeout left. So we're actually keeping it here. Don't forget to catch the highlights of this game. Thursday Night Lights, Thursday Night Football, presented to you by Hacienda Ford. Garcia again in shotgun formation, drops back, looking, and has a man open. He's at the 50, he's at the 40, 30, and gets brought down as 40 seconds left. That pass play goes good for 45 yards to number 5 to the Roma 25-yard line. And spikes it on a 1st and 10. Loses a yard there. Actually, no, he spikes it right at the 25, so 2nd and 10. And that's a pass attempt. So down by 7. Not sure if they're going to go for 2 or just go for the tie and go into overtime. We've had some overtimes on Thursday Night Football, even Saturday Night Football. We had an overtime. Go to the corner of the end zone. And does he? Yes, he does. Toes the line. Touchdown, Nixon. As we await to see who the receiver was. A play that, again, you see the replay from 20 yards out with 20 seconds left. He towed the line there and gets hit immediately. Oh, number 12. It went to Joseph Ibarra. Well, you need a big play, a 25-yard pass play, and that is to Ibarra from number 1. And again, with 20.1 seconds left in the 4th quarter, he scores from 25 yards out, a 25-yard touchdown, along with his other long pass play. Joseph Ibarra scores 28, actually it's 34-35, and with the point after attempt, not sure Nixon calls their last timeout. You think they might go for 2 and take the win or go into overtime? They started at their own 25, a 75-yard scoring drive and it culminates with a 25-yard touchdown pass with 20.1 seconds left in the 4th quarter as Garcia finds number 12 Ibarra, and you tack on the 73 yards and the 25. He has 90, and he goes in for 2. And they get the 2-point conversion to make it 36-35 with 20.1 seconds. No overtime here at Shirley Field. Nixon wants to get with the 2-point conversion good. They take a 36-35. And that point after 2-point conversion was good, but it was set up with this nice play. As we're watching the big screen replay to Ibarra. Ibarra just on those 2 touchdown passes, he has 98 yards. And then he has over 150 yards rushing. So it's been the Ibarra show here with 20 points. With 20.1 seconds, Nixon has a 1-point lead. I'm pretty sure number 81, Felix Calderon, the junior kicker, will scooch kick this one. Again, as I was saying, don't forget to catch all the highlights of this game. On a line drive kick, be picked up right about the 19-yard line to the far side. And then goes out of bounds. Taken by number 10, Randy Marroquin. So, 13.8 seconds left. Roma has the ball at their own 30-yard line. Actually, 29, excuse me. First and 10, down by 1. I've seen weirder things happen, but Nixon is in prevent defense. They have everybody back around the 50. Not sure if they're going to go short, but Rios has 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. 13.8 seconds left, and the play clock is down to 0. Delay of game. That will put the Gladiators back 5 yards. First and 15. To the 24. So now receiver to the far side, 3 receivers to the near side. .9 seconds left. Fourth quarter. Quick pass, and that one is incomplete. 10.8 seconds. The intended receiver is number 19. Stops the clock with 10.6 seconds. Second and 15. Brings a man in motion. Will give. The ball is on the ground. And a fumble recovered with 5.4 seconds. And Roma recovers as number 19 fumbles it, Flores, and picks it up himself. Third at the 25, third and 15 with 5.4 seconds left. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back with more after.
Texas Diamond Garage is located at 2881 North Veterans Boulevard. Personalize your car, truck, or SUV. Accessories, lift kits, maintenance, brake jobs, oil changes, and filter change. Best tires and rims around. Call them at 830-776-5363. That's Texas Diamond Garage.
The wait is over. Stat Specialty Hospital is now open with a patient-centered model focused on expedient emergency care, short hospital stays, and
we're back. 5.4 seconds left. Rios has 3 receivers to the far side. He will heave it, and it is intercepted. Trying to bring it back. That's Garcia, and there's a couple of flags on the play, but zeros on the board. Not sure. An interception by number 1, Garcia. We can't finish the game with a defensive penalty. So not quite sure what they're going to do. They're probably just going to... That's it, ladies and gentlemen. The Mustangs win the game, and we actually lost our feed from our camera right at the time. So we thank you again for joining us on another edition of Real Sports Live Southwest, realsportslive.com. Thank you once again. The final from Laredo, Texas, Shirley Field. Laredo Nixon 36, Roma 35. Don't forget to catch all our highlights of this game, this crazy game, on our social media. Good night. Thank you. And for my camera operator, Ivan Ordivales, I'm Freddie Day. Keep talking sports, Real Sports Live Southwest.com.